Today, we're going to talk about something really important. We're looking at a brand new vision for supporting military-connected mothers and their kids. Families who, way too often, just fall through the cracks. And yeah, it's a story that starts with trauma, but believe me, it ends with a story of incredible healing.
This just hits you, right? It gets right to the heart of the whole problem. For so many women who are connected to the military, their journey after service isn't a victory lap. It's this quiet, hidden, desperate struggle just to survive, for themselves and, most importantly, for their kids.
Okay, so let's really get into this. For so many of these moms, becoming homeless isn't some random, terrible event. No, it's actually a predictable, almost a guaranteed spiral downward. It's a journey that happens in the shadows, far away from the very systems that are supposed to be there to help.
And when you look at how this happens, it's a pattern, a heartbreakingly predictable one. It all starts with those unique stresses of military life, which can often lead to divorce, and boom, a sudden economic crisis. From there, it's a really short step to housing instability. You know, couch surfing, staying with friends, and then comes that final stage, hidden homelessness. And we're not talking about living on the streets. We're talking about living in constant, gut-wrenching fear that if you ask for help, you risk losing your children.
And behind so much of this, there's a staggering number. 1 in 3 female veterans screens positive for military sexual trauma. That trauma is a deep, profound wound, and it's what fuels the cycle we just saw. It makes it almost impossible to trust, to heal, and to hold on to a stable home.
But what if there was a totally different path, a way out? Well, that's exactly what the Roots and Resilience Healing Sanctuary is all about. This isn't just a temporary fix or a Band-Aid. It is a carefully designed, evidence-based model that's built from the ground up to break this cycle, for good.
And the difference here is, well, it's night and day. Think about traditional urban shelters. They can be loud, chaotic, and incredibly triggering for someone with trauma. The sanctuary, on the other hand, is built in rural North Florida. It's a women-only, completely secure environment where the peace and quiet of nature actually becomes part of the healing. We're talking about a 12-month transformation where the mother and her child get to heal together.
And that gets to the real heart of this entire approach. You see, it's not enough to just put a roof over someone's head. That's just the start. You have to heal the entire family unit. You have to get to the deep-seated trauma that caused the crisis in the first place.
A huge piece of this puzzle is a concept called allo-parenting. And really, it's an idea that's as old as time. It's a simple truth that it takes a village. At the sanctuary, this looks like a cooperative childcare model. So a mother can go to her therapy session or work on her resume, and she can do it with peace of mind, knowing her kids are safe and happy with a community she trusts. It's all about rebuilding that support network that was completely shattered. And when we say therapy, we are not talking about sitting in some sterile office. Here, the healing is hands-on. It's woven into the fabric of daily life. Things like caring for animals. It helps regulate the nervous system and literally rebuilds the ability to trust. Working in the garden provides a real sense of purpose and connection. And for the kids, on-site play and art therapy helps them process everything and reconnect with their mom. It's a whole-person, whole-family approach. Because healing is absolutely crucial, but it's not enough on its own. It has to be paired with real empowerment. So the sanctuary is designed to create real, tangible paths to long-term financial stability. The goal is that when a family leaves, they don't just feel better, they are better off for the long run. And this is about dignity, not just a handout. The residents are active partners in their own recovery. Through what they call the Community Steward Program, they actually earn a living wage while helping to build and maintain the sanctuary. So not only are they building savings, they're rebuilding their confidence and their work history at the same time. Now this is an investment in the future. The program offers a matching contribution of up to $2,500 for children's savings accounts. This is a powerful, direct strategy to break that intergenerational cycle of poverty and actually build assets for the next generation.
You can't rush this kind of healing. Deep trauma doesn't just disappear overnight. That's why the 12-month residential model is so critical. It provides the time that is truly needed to heal, to learn new skills, and to rebuild that essential mother-child bond. It's all about creating a foundation that's strong enough to build a stable, independent future on.
So this is where it all comes together. This incredible, deeply researched vision. It has the land, it has the plan, it has the partners. But to go from a vision to a reality, a place where families can actually heal. It needs community support. It needs you.
And your support isn't just some abstract idea. It's tangible. It's real. A contribution of $5,000 builds a raised garden bed where a mother and her child are going to heal together. $75,000 builds a private, safe bedroom, which might be the first truly safe room that family has had in years. You can literally, physically build this place of healing.
And I want to be perfectly clear about this. This is a ground floor opportunity. The sanctuary is not yet built. The support that comes in right now will be the very foundation upon which these families rebuild their lives. You're not just donating to a program, you are building a sanctuary from the ground up.
So it really all comes down to this. The women who served our nation and the children who have been right there alongside them, so many of them are lost, living in the shadows. The question for all of us is, will you help a family finally find their way home?